Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today's July 11th, 2025, and we're jumping right into the latest in artificial intelligence.
Lots happening, as always.
Exactly. Our mission, is to sift through all the noise, the web reports, the X posts, and pull out what really matters, get you up to speed quickly.
Yeah, cut right to the chase.
We've got some, honestly, pretty wild developments. New AI models, big patent news, some interesting leaks.
Stuff that could really shift things.
Absolutely. Ready to unpack this creative explosion and the medical side, too.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's start with XAI. Grok 4, they put out a video demo today, and it's definitely getting attention.
The game development one.
Yeah, can you believe it? Grok 4 apparently whipped up a whole first-person shooter game in just 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
That's fast, right? And this is hot on the heels of the actual Grok 4 launch, which was just yesterday, July 10th.
So they're not wasting any time showing off what it can supposedly do.
Not at all. And Elon Musk is already out there predicting, high-quality AI video games by next year.
That's ambitious.
It really is. So the big question I have is this just a flashy demo? Or are we genuinely looking at something that could, totally change game development?
Well, it's more than just flashy, I think. What's fascinating here isn't just the speed, though that's obviously eye-catching. It's about who can make games now. If you can generate a baseline game that fast, maybe it really lowers the barrier to entry.
Democratizes it, you mean?
Exactly. Think about hyper-personalized games. Maybe stuff tailored just for you, procedurally generated. That opens up creativity for, well, almost anyone with an idea, not just big studios.
Okay, I see the potential there, the democratization aspect. But on the flip side, what about getting people to actually play these things? Is the quality going to be there?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Quality is definitely hurdle number one. Speed is great, but depth, story, real artistic vision, AI isn't quite there on its own yet.
Right. Needs that human touch still.
Absolutely. And then there's trust. Do people trust AI-generated content? Plus, you could just get a flood of AI games, market saturation. How does anything good stand out?
Yeah, wading through a sea of okay-ish AI games doesn't sound fun.
Exactly. So scalability, user acceptance, these are the things we need to watch. It's cool tech, but the real-world impact is still unfolding.
Okay, so while Grok 4 is building virtual world, AI is also making waves in the real world. Healthcare.
Ah, yes, the DeepMind news.
Right, AlphaGenome. This one feels potentially massive. DeepMind filed a patent today for AlphaGenome's drug discovery process.
And that follows the early trial success reports from yesterday, so they're moving fast on the legal front, too.
Totally. So is this just standard IP protection, or is there a bigger play here? Are they trying to become, I don't know, the go-to AI for biotech?
I think it's definitely more strategic than just protecting one invention. If we connect this to the bigger picture, filing this patent is a huge legal step. Yeah.
Okay.
But it signals they might be aiming to position AlphaGenome as a foundational tool, a platform that other pharma companies license to do their R&D.
So AI as a service for drug discovery.
Pretty much. And that could totally reshape how R&D gets funded. Less betting on single drugs, maybe more investment in using these powerful AI discovery platforms.
Wow. Okay. But you mentioned commercial outcomes are uncertain. Disputes might come up. What's the biggest roadblock you see? Regulatory, ethical, something stopping this from going global?
Good question. The biggest bottleneck is probably going to be untangling the IP laws, especially for discoveries made by AI. Who owns that? It varies everywhere.
Right. That sounds messy.
It is. And then there's the whole regulatory approval process for drugs found by AI. How do you prove safety and efficacy when it came out of a complex black box AI?
Yeah. How do regulators get comfortable with that?
Exactly. It needs new frameworks, new levels of trust. We're really just at the starting line for all of that.
Okay. So from protecting potential life-saving discoveries, let's switch gears again, to how AI is understanding, us and the information we create.
The multimodal stuff.
Yeah, there's this buzz on X. It's unconfirmed. Got to stress that. But it's about Anthropic's Claude 4.5.
Right. The leak.
The leak suggests pretty significantly improved multimodal capabilities, meaning it's way better at handling images and text together seamlessly.
Which builds on Claude 4's early access back in June.
Exactly. So even if it's just a leak,
Yeah.
why is this kind of thing such a big deal? What does multimodal really unlock?
Well, what's fascinating here is how even a rumor can point to where the whole field is heading. It signals the next big leap.
Uh-huh.
If it's true, the real insight is that AI gets closer to genuinely understanding complex stuff the way we do mixing visuals and words. Imagine telling an AI assistant to do something based on, I don't know, a quick sketch you drew, plus some spoken instructions and an email thread.
Okay, yeah, that's beyond just a better chatbot.
Totally. It's moving towards AI that can actually collaborate in a more intuitive, human-like way because it gets the whole picture, not just text or just images.
So playing this out, if the leak is real, how does that shake up the competition? Because most models are kind of specialized now, right? Text or images.
Precisely. If Claude 4.5 genuinely nails this advanced multimodal processing, it could give Anthropic a serious advantage in areas needing that combined understanding.
Like what, for example?
Think about advanced design tools, maybe. Feed it a sketch and type some instructions and it gets it.
Hmm.
Or sophisticated ways to create content, pulling together different types of media automatically. More context-aware AI assistants.
Right, assistants that actually understand the different pieces of information you throw at them.
Exactly. It could challenge the current leaders who are strong in one area, but maybe not in combining them so effectively. But again,
Needs that official confirmation.
absolutely. It's all speculation until Anthropic says something.
Got it. And, all this stuff we've talked about, Grok, AlphaGenome, this Claude leak, it's definitely creating buzz online.
You mean the hashtag AI entertainment trend?
Yeah, exactly. You might have seen hashtag AI entertainment popping off on X today. That makes sense, right? People are excited by that Grok 4 game demo.
For sure. That's a very visible example.
And maybe there's some spillover from the Claude 4.5 speculation, too, thinking about its potential role in, creative AI tools.
Definitely seems connected. If we look at the bigger picture, that hashtag shows this growing public fascination, maybe excitement, about AI getting really involved in entertainment.
Yeah, people are seeing it move beyond just, optimizing things behind the scenes.
Right. They're imagining AI actively shaping entertainment, personalized stories, interactive stuff, but it's not all positive sentiment, is it?
What else are you seeing in those conversations?
Well, amidst the hype, you still see the recurring questions bubbling up, concerns about, originality. Can AI really be creative? What about IP for AI-generated stuff? Can it capture, like, human nuance?
The artistry question.
Exactly. So, yeah, the potential feels huge and people are excited, but the practical, ethical stuff, still very much up for debate. It's moving fast.
It really is. And that wraps up our deep dive for July 11th, 2025. Wow.
Quite a day for AI news.
Seriously, from Grok 4 making a game in hours to AlphaGenome locking down a patent for drug discovery AI and this hint of Claude 4.5's new abilities.
Yeah.
The pace is just incredible.
It never slows down, does it?
Never. Every day feels like a new chapter.
Which maybe brings us to a final thought for you, our listener. This raises an important question, I think.
Go on.
How do all these pieces fit together for you? Game creation, speeding up, drug discovery potentially accelerating, AI understanding images and text better. How does that collection of breakthroughs change things?
Mm-hmm.
What could it mean for, say, your job, your industry, or even just, your daily life?
Yeah.
How you solve problems or think about creativity down the road? Something to chew on.